All right, guys, today we're at SVC's Customers Weekend. Hey guys, hello, we keep it dirty off-road, and today we are at an SVC's Customer Day. I guess that's what you would call it. It's a Customer Day. It's basically a day that they set up every couple months to get all their customers' trucks out on the trails and see what they can do. We're here because they do some light shock tuning where they pick a nice little messed up section of road and they go through and do minor adjustments. It's a perfect event to bring the whole family to. It is a family event. There's a bunch of RVs and all that stuff on here. It's a pretty cool day. It's very informal. It's all about just coming out and having fun, enjoying the trucks, and, you know, getting those little bugs ripped out on the trails. And SVC has the majority of the crew here too to do any adjustments on the trucks to get them ready. So today we're going to take you guys through the whole event. It's pretty cool. We're only going to be here for one day, but we're going to take you guys through the event. If you guys ever have your trucks built by SVC, these kind of events come out often, and they do them by invite. Invite only for all their customers, and they come out to Johnson Valley and yeah, tune the trucks.
Camera shy.
Well, you're gonna be on camera a lot today, man.
Oh goodness, usually I hide. Don't you ever see my videos? I usually hide.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm running away. of a Gen 1, dude.
Just whatever I'm comfortable with. It's like, okay, that's the speed I'm comfortable with.
Suppression on the rear.
Yeah.
How'd that look?
How are you?
Good.
It looks really good.
It's actually, I was surprised. It's not even looking that much.
Puncher.
Right. So front's looking pretty good. It's just the back needs a little adjusting.
Yes.
Awesome.
How's it feeling there? Yeah.
Dude, it actually feels really good. I mean, the washboards suck, but you can't do anything about that.
Nothing you can do about that shit. The race truck feels horrible in them.
I could never hit that at that speed with the stock suspension, so it actually felt pretty good. All right, so she's all set.
See it better?
Yeah, it feels pretty good, man. I mean, I'm not used to driving that fast through loops. Yeah, I was trying to ask them like when to send you and everything, but they were too busy on the very expensive truck to. They were busy tuning that thing. That thing looks badass going through there. Hopefully those guys are watching. You ready? Mm-hmm. That broke too hard. The truck took it like it was nothing, right? But that bucked way too hard there.
I think it's a little stiff. Like when you got into the oh shit moments, you got out of it. It wasn't.
I need to go faster than that?
No.
I was gonna say, that felt like it just flew, the back end just flew.
Hard, but it didn't go into red. So.
Yeah, that's good. That's
So what are you doing? Are you taking the compression out or up?
that last one felt nasty. It didn't feel smooth, it felt too tough.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
It's better. Ship it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's better.
Oh, fuck yeah, that was better. Isn't that cool as hell? Yeah. Oh, what do you think? That was so much better than the last time.
All right, Ilya, you're good. Come on in.
Yeah, that felt much better, man. Nice and smooth. It just feels so different than the stock suspension. I mean, it's just night and day difference. So much more capable. I'm usually going slow as fuck. Now, not anymore. Fuck. Not even using the full bump stop yet. Alright guys, so it's the afternoon. We've already had a chance to do some shock tuning and it was definitely kind of fun, right? So basically you go through the trail and just bash on your truck for a little bit and these guys keep an eye on it, and if they notice something funky, they'll do some adjustment on the shocks and it rides better. To me, the shock tuning is like gibberish, right? I don't understand it. You can explain it to me a million times and it still won't make sense. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that, but it was fun. We got to see their link truck hit the trail, which was really interesting. We definitely got our truck dialed in a little bit better. She's running a little bit smoother now, thanks to them. It's not perfect. These guys aren't gonna like take off the truck and take the shocks off and change out the oil or play with the shim stacks or anything like that. They're mainly gonna play with the adjustments on the shocks and that's it, to give you that extra little bit you need to get that extra performance on the truck, right? So that it's not bucking and doing all kinds of crazy shit on the trails. I will tell you guys though, I am blown away by the capabilities of this truck after today. Right, Christian? It's completely different, huh?
Yep.
It's completely different, way more capable than we ever imagined. I mean, we usually avoid Johnson Valley. We're in Johnson Valley. We avoid it because of the whoops, because it's a nightmare scenario for our trucks. And this truck was able to handle it like nothing. We were carrying some pretty good speed. The only time we bucked was when we hit something big. After regrouping at camp, now it's time to do some trails with the SVC crew. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. This part of the event sucked. SVC guys build trucks. They're great at it. They don't know how to run groups. As we started getting along, we lost the group a few times. There was no comms established at the beginning, so I think the lead truck and the chase truck didn't have comms either. There was no ground rules set up for the event, so nobody was holding turns or anything like that, and we promptly lost the group a few times on the trails. To make things worse, because of everything we were doing, we ripped off a fender liner.
Son of a bitch. What happened? I don't know.
I think something's rubbing.
Something came loose. Yeah, stop to the group? Yeah.
I'm gonna need to open up the toolbox. Alright. Yeah, I just gotta remove the fender liners. It fell off.
Does the tuning make an honest difference?
It definitely feels different. The back end though, I think I'm gonna struggle with the back end until I re-arch that shit and get full weight back there. Because I'm still not at full weight. I still want to do a rack back there.
Yeah.
A full rack.
Yeah, the more weight, the better these things.
Hopefully, this is all we need. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Now we knew the passenger fender liner was going to be a problem, but we'll go more on that later. We did a quick trail fix, removed the liner, and got back to running. We ended up making it all the way to Soggy Dry Lake Bed. Kind of know Justin Valley, you know where that is. Plan was to make it all the way to /X, but it had taken so long to get to Soggy Lake Bed because of the way the group was being run that the decision was made to just turn around, go back to camp, so that we can get some lunch, and then the team could also get ready to watch the game, right? I guess there was a big Dodgers game going on that night. And then on the way back, we promptly lost the group again in a big trail of dust that was just lingering around. Some of the guys ended up stopping at the dunes right there where we lost the group and wanted to do some jumping and stuff like that. That's not really my scene. My truck's not really ready for that just yet, so we ended up making our own way back to camp. Overall, guys, this was a really good event. Watching all the mid-travel trucks and all the link trucks do their thing was really cool. Really exploring and seeing what our truck can do was also kind of cool. Being able to see what our truck can do was kind of eye-opening, right? And it's going to definitely change the way we drive and the way we use the truck going forward. Was the event perfect? No. The trail section pretty sucked, and it's kind of a little too relaxed for me. I'm a rigid guy, you know. I like to have a schedule and stuff like that. This was a little bit more relaxed than I would have liked it to see, but hopefully in the future when we start holding more of these events, you know, we did plant the seed that we can help them out with the trail side, right? We have a lot of experience running groups, so hopefully they'll let us help them out with that part of it. Now let's address the fender. When we installed the fender liners, we knew the passenger side was going to be a problem. We just installed it with sheet metal screws, and we couldn't get enough clearance because of the reservoir, so let me show you guys what we did there to kind of fix that. Alright, so here's the aftermath. You can kind of see the holes where it ripped off. It's my other hole. That one didn't actually rip off, but our culprit is this. This is our culprit right here. This is what's causing all our issues. I mean, look, that's the fender. Look how far down it hangs. If you look right here, that's where all the rubbing is. All the rubbing is on that little bump out for that, and that's limits our ability to go up, so that's why. And look at that. That ripped off. These are okay. Now, we did hammer out the sheet metal screws that were ripped out. We tried to see if there was a way to raise the windshield washer reservoir, but there really wasn't. It's wrapped around and bolted to the battery box, and you can't really move it out of the way unless you move the battery up. We decided to cut the reservoir bump out of the liner so we can get a little bit more clearance and avoid ripping them off. We also broke out the jack nuts again to get a better hold of that instead of using sheet metal screws. So you can kind of see my Swiss cheese going on right here right now. It kind of sucks. But what we're going to do is we're going to use our trusty old jack nuts again. I think this is a perfect application for it. This is not too strong, so we want to reinforce it somehow. So we're going to use the jack nuts again. gonna have to figure something out for this here, because that's just gonna sit there and rub itself raw. And then we got space up here again, which is good. The only drawback is that that's still sticking out, but not much we can do about that. I mean, we could add some mesh later, but for now I think that's good. So yes, there is now the tires are not rubbing on the reservoir, but at least they're not rubbing on the fenders, so they're not going to rip them off. If at some point we end up damaging the reservoir and that gets ripped off and damaged, then we'll have to figure something out, something custom. We definitely can't go back to the stock setup because that's going to continue rubbing. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you want to find out more info on SVC, go to their website, SVC Off-Road, to get more details. They put these events on regularly. They're just starting them back up again after COVID, and they're still unsure if they're going to do these quarterly or yearly or what, but they are going to be doing more events for the customers who are coming up, so make sure you guys sign up, and if you're one of their customers, you'll get on their mailing list. And you know, this is the only shop I know that does this, so make sure you guys check them out. I wish more shops did it, but they don't. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Questions and comments below. See you guys on the next one.